Hey there, it's Nancy Jane Smith with Live Happier, and it's time for a new episode of Live Happier Q&A. And today's question comes from Joan. And Joan says, I plan to go back to school, but I was just offered a new job/promotion. I like my job, but I don't love it. Love, all capital letters. Should I take the stability of the new job, or should I go back to school and follow my dream? Oh, Joan, that's such a great question. And that happens so often. You know, we have a great plan and then something else comes in and we think, oh, that would be a great plan too. And so the answer to your question is really threefold. First, I would have you take a look at your values. What is most important to you right now? Is it going back to school and fulfilling that dream and really studying? Or is it, keeping financial security, keeping food on the table and your family and taking care of that? Or is it, really going after the dream? And the second thing, kind of going with values, is looking at timing. Is this the right time for you to be going back to school? So is it a good time to stay and build a, more of a nest egg and keep with the job? Or is it the time to be like, you know what, I made a plan. I know my financial security is going to be a little tight, but I also know this is the plan. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to do what I love. And then I'm going to, I'm going to take a hit. But at the end, I'll be out and I'll have an education and I'll know more and I'll be able to get a better job. So to really be getting creative about, is this the right timing? Can I go back to school part-time? Can I defer school for a year while I take the job? Or is it time to just be like, go with what you know? I knew I was going to go back to school and I really want to do that. And then the third thing I would say, which really helps me get in touch with my gut and sounds so simplistic, is to take a coin and just flip it. Heads, I'm going back to school. Tails, I'm taking the job. And if you flip the coin and heads comes up and you're like, okay, I'm going back to school. And you're like, yeah, and there's a sense of relief that hits you because you get to go back to school. There's your choice. If heads comes up and you're like, oh, it's going back to school, I don't know, then that means you should take the job. That's an easy solution that I have found that helps me get in touch with my gut. So again, I would check values, see what really is most important to you, check the timing, get creative on different solutions, and then lastly, flip a coin and really check in with your gut. That's my answer to the Live Happier Q&A. I'll see you next week. Bye.